Welcome everyone to the WWE 2K15 Royal Rumble. And we're kicking things off with a rematch from this past Monday's Raw, as the bizarre one, Goldust, seeks revenge against Cody Rhodes' hand-picked opponent for Goldust, the even more bizarre Stardust. And I welcome you guys watching live on Twitch. We have a hell of a show. I'm sorry I didn't get to post it yesterday, but having some health issues this week, and as well as having some Twitch issues this week, as Twitch did not record or save any of this past Friday's SmackDown. So I apologize for that. I'll try to fill you in on what happened throughout the show this evening. We had a hell of a six-man tag match where Cena, Seth Rollins, and Bad News Barrett defeated Bryan, Undertaker, and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Bad News Barrett cost William Regal a match against General Adnan. That will play into tonight's show. We'll get to that a little bit later on. But right now, Goldust is still, he tried to get his Gold Rush challenge off the, tried to get it off the ground. Tried to earn a United States Championship match, but took 3 straight losses. And now he's trying to focus on this new superstar that Cody Rhodes has brought in to face his turncoat brother Goldust. And as we can see, this gentleman has a very unique entrance and a very unique look based a lot on the look of Goldust. As you can see, Stardust making his way to the ring here. Got a win over Goldust on Raw and just completely shut down the whole Gold Rush challenge. So tonight at the Royal Rumble, Goldust looks to stop this imposter dead in his tracks. We haven't seen Cody Rhodes in months since Goldust abandoned him and left him to be beat down by Curtis Axel and Batista. And this newest revelation of Cody Rhodes hand-picking an opponent for Goldust until Cody can get back is kind of a brilliant move. This way, Cody Rhodes doesn't have to risk further injury and can send in this Stardust fella to do his work against his bizarre brother. Now, of course, Goldust's going to be looking to get some revenge for this past Monday's loss to Stardust in this match. And we'll see if the former Intercontinental Champion can pull it all together. Hard clothesline by Stardust takes Goldust down. Now, of course, after this past Monday, many people speculating that that is Cody Rhodes under the mask, although we don't really have any proof to throw that out there. I mean, if this gentleman is chosen by Cody Rhodes, then he would tell him to, play mind games with the bizarre one. Make Goldust think that that is Cody under there, just to throw him off his game. And we see that worked out perfectly this past Monday, as Stardust picked up the huge win. But now the veteran Goldust going to try to stop this young man in his tracks and try to get back to his Gold Rush challenge and try to work his way up to a United States Championship matchup. Tonight it finally comes to a head. Stone Cold Steve Austin will challenge Seth Rollins for the United States Championship. Stone Cold had a horrendous 2015, and he turned things around at the top of the year by winning a best-of-3 series against CM Punk, and he's earned his United States Championship match. The Authority put some obstacles in Austin's way, but no bigger obstacle than the up-and-coming Curtis Axel. Curtis Axel, of course, formerly in a tag team with Ryback, now in a tag team with Batista, but he's breaking out as he has wins over both Rollins and Austin. You gotta believe whoever wins the United States Championship match has a future date with the Axeman. And Stardust back on the attack, double leg takedown to Goldust. And my apologies for the construction sounds coming from outside. Work being done. But I had to get to this show. It's already a day late as it is. I didn't want to delay it any longer, because this is the road to WrestleMania, baby. We're going to find out who goes to WrestleMania tonight when we have the 30-man over-the-top rope Battle Royal. It's to find out who will be not only the winner of the Royal Rumble, but will face either John Cena or The Undertaker at WrestleMania. And Goldust now waiting upon Stardust here. Thinks he's got him lined up. scoops him up, and the director's cut drops Stardust right on the back of his head. And is that enough for Goldust to pick up the victory here? Oh no, Stardust survives the director's cut. And Goldust rolls Stardust to the center of the ring and drops an elbow right in the spine. Also tonight, Macho Man Randy Savage will reveal his mystery tag team partner as he faces the Wyatt family, and of course, they will have Bray Wyatt at ringside. Stardust drops a vicious knee into the face of Goldust. And as we saw this Monday, the Alabama Slam. Covered by Stardust. But this time, Goldust survives. What a great back-and-forth match to kick off this pay-per-view. And Stardust, there's the Supernova. Stardust hits the Supernova, gets one arm on Goldust, and it's enough to get the job done. This hand-picked superstar is certainly doing the number on Goldust. Cody Rhodes must be very happy if he's watching at home. Let's take a look at some of the highlights here. You see Goldust scooped up Stardust and blasted him with the director's cut. Almost certainly to be the finish for Stardust, but somehow Stardust dug deep and got that shoulder up. And then he blasted the gold and black superstar with the Alabama Slam. That's the move he won with on Monday. We thought he might get it done there, but Goldust survived. And then, as a tribute to the man who hired him, Stardust hits the Crossroads. He calls it the Supernova. Either way, I call it successful, because Stardust picks up a huge victory here at the Royal Rumble. And if anybody's on the road to a U.S. title match, it's looking like it's Stardust more than Goldust. As he takes a look back at his fallen opponent, you gotta believe Cody Rhodes has a smile on his face. And oh my goodness, look at who the Macho Man has chosen for his tag team partner. This is a big time return here. We haven't seen the Hulkster since he put down Stone Cold Steve Austin in the Hell in the Cell pay-per-view. What a coup for the Macho Man, and I don't think this is a good sign for the Wyatt family. And my goodness, listen to the roar of the crowd as the Mega Powers make their return here at the Royal Rumble. And this spells bad news for the Wyatt family. I don't think they expected quite a level of superstar like this to help the Macho Man out in his feud with the Wyatts. Now, Macho Man has taken several losses over the past few weeks to all three members of the Wyatt family. And it was time to call in the cavalry. And look at this, bringing in the Hulkster, the icon, Hulk Hogan, reuniting with the Macho Man Randy Savage to reform the Mega Powers right here at the Royal Rumble.
We're here.
And the Wyatt family got their work cut out for them tonight, having to face the Mega Powers. Should be an incredible tag team matchup. And I think it was wise of Bray Wyatt to sit this one out and let Rowan and Harper deal with this, because this will give Bray Wyatt an opportunity to sit back and formulate a plan for whatever his next move will be against these two iconic superstars. And there's the bell, and what a matchup this should be. The return of the Mega Powers to face the Wyatt family. And Macho Man kicks things off with the Flying Mare and drops the elbow into the chin of Eric Rowan. The monstrous Eric Rowan. All three members of the Wyatt family are monsters in their own way. But when referring to Harper and Rowan, I mean monstrous in size. Just two gigantic individuals. But Macho Man takes down Rowan with that double chop. Great use of momentum and leverage by the Macho Man. And look at this, the Wyatt family already putting their expertise as a tag team unit together. Drop to a hold by Eric Rowan leads to the elbow drop from Luke Harper. Also coming up tonight, the tag team championships will be on the line. The Grapplers, Tyson Kidd and Cesaro, will defend the titles against the New Day, Xavier Woods and Big E Langston. And what a tremendous matchup that should be. Both those teams were teams that put an end to the Shield of Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. And we'll have to see who is truly the better team. Luke Harper using his agility here to hit a flying neckbreaker on the Macho Man. And now putting him to work with the submission right on the trapezius muscle. And the Hulkster's looking for the tag here. And it looks like, yes, the Macho Man is going to oblige him as the Hulkster steps in. The Mega Powers versus the Wyatt family. Luke Harper, what you going to do, brother? Hulkster takes Luke Harper into the corner. And goes to work on the leg, chopping that big tree down. Gigantic right hands by the Hulkster. Whoa, and a huge body slam from Luke Harper. And now it's Harper raining down the right hands, giving Hulkster some of his own medicine. And oh my goodness, a sidewalk slam. And it's well documented, the back injuries of the Hulkster. So all these slams and knee drops are not doing a lot to help. But Hogan turns it around now. He's got Harper in a submission hold. Hulkster not exactly known for his expertise in submission wrestling. And look at this, smart tag by Hogan, taking some damage, gets Savage back in there. But Randy Savage got caught with the belly-to-belly, and oh no, this could be bad news for Macho Man. Cover by Harper, only gets a 1 count. And a big boot just bounces off the face of the Macho Man, Randy Savage. Oh no, picked him up for a suplex, but then dumped him on his face, and here's the cover now. And oh my goodness, that was very close to 3. It looks like Macho Man needs to get the Hulkster back in there. Oh man, now Randy's in the complete wrong part of town. He's in Wyatt family territory, and that can only mean one thing: destruction. Oh my goodness, double team clothesline sends Eric Rowan crashing into the Macho Man and into the cover. But the Hulkster's not going to let that go down, not just yet. The Mega Powers are not going down without a fight. Macho Man into the ropes, but he sends Eric Rowan crashing down to the floor, and Macho Man's going to chase him out there. Macho Man, no stranger to competing outside the ring. Loves to do that double axe handle from the top to the outside. But he's taking a more direct approach here to attacking Eric Rowan, sends him back in. And we're right back to where we started, and look at this, just choking him across the rope. Come on, ref, where's the count? And Eric Rowan into the cover now. But Macho Man gets saved by the Hulkster one more time. Running clothesline takes down Eric Rowan, and I think this would be Macho Man's time to go tag the Hulkster back in. Try to keep a fresh man in there, but he hits the side Russian leg sweep as Hulkster calls for the tag. Oh, and there's a nasty knee. Oh, Macho Man looks like he's got things back under control here. But only a 2 count on Eric Rowan. Big left hand. And Macho reverses his way out of whatever Eric Rowan had in mind. And now Macho Man doing the right thing. Gets the Hulkster back in there. Can't take too much damage. Rowan shoots Hogan into the corner. But Hogan hits the side Russian leg sweep. And he drops an elbow. And one more time, and Eric Rowan's got to be feeling the pain. Hulk Hogan, a pretty large individual in his own right. 6'7", almost 300 pounds of Hulkamania coming crashing down on you. And it will hurt inside. Oh, and there's one of Hogan's devastating clothesline, which wipes out Eric Rowan. Will this be it? And that's it. Luke Harper makes a terrible error not trying to save his partner, and the Mega Powers have come back and shut down the eerie Wyatt family. Let's take a look at the highlights. Let's see how this went down. Luke Harper thought he had to win on the Macho Man, especially after he hit that teeter-totter right onto the Macho Man's face, center of the ring, forearm on the chin, but it still wasn't enough to keep Macho Man down. And then right here, this was absolutely devastating. Luke Harper, Irish whip, clothesline, crushes Macho in the corner. But the heart of the Macho Man, he would not give up. Saved by his buddy Hulk Hogan. And then Hogan blasts Eric Rowan with that running clothesline, one of the Hulkster's favorite maneuvers. And Luke Harper makes a terrible error, not trying to save his partner, not realizing the devastation that the 24-inch pythons bring in that running clothesline. And look at this, what a celebration. What a way to cap off the month for the Macho Man. 3 losses to the Wyatt family, but he calls in the forces, calls in the troops, calls in Hulkamania to pick up a huge victory here at the Royal Rumble. And you know what? If I was the New Day and the Grapplers, I'd be worried, because the Mega Powers look great here this evening, and they might stick around and look for a tag team title match. Well, we had a bizarre mirror match of sorts, Stardust vs. Goldust. We had a little touch of nostalgia, but now it's time to take it up another gear. John Cena defends the WWE Championship versus the Phenom, the man from the dark side, and more importantly, the #1 contender, the Undertaker. And ladies and gentlemen, this match is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship. And if there was ever a night John Cena has to be on his A game, it is tonight. John Cena faces one of the most enduring WWE superstars of all time.
This is where I started. I used to walk the concourse in this place. In gimmick.
And now, John Cena faces the Undertaker. Undertaker won an 8-man tournament to become the #1 contender, taking down top contenders such as Edge, as well as getting past opponents like Ryback and the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. Undertaker is not willing to let all that work go to waste, and he seeks the very belt Cena holds in his hands, the coveted WWE Championship. Can John Cena pull it all together? Can he continue his astonishing reign that's been months in the making? Several defenses of that championship. And if he can get past Undertaker tonight, he goes all the way to WrestleMania as WWE Champion. The man from the dark side has reigned over WWE for 25 years. Can he do it one more time? Can he raise up to the highest possible level and claim another WWE Championship? Last year, he had a tremendous run with his brother Kane as a member of the Brothers of Destruction, winning the tag team titles and having an epic feud with The Shield. From there, once they lost the tag titles, Kane and Undertaker decided to go their own separate ways, as both men entered the #1 Contenders Tournament. Kane came up short against the world's strongest man, and The Undertaker took down 3 legendary opponents in Edge, Ryback, and Mark Henry. And now, he makes the final walk to the ring, and it's sink or swim. Go to WrestleMania as WWE Champion, or fail in the middle of the ring, right here at the Royal Rumble. from Death Valley, standing 6'10", 328 pounds, The Undertaker. And from West Newbury, Massachusetts, standing 6'2", 250 pounds, he is the reigning and defending WWE Champion, John Cena. You see Cena handing off the belt, and that is not only the prize in this match, that is the prize of an entire industry. If you become a professional wrestler, you get in it to become WWE Champion. And here we go. Cena and Undertaker lock up, center of the ring. Undertaker breaks the waist lock in class 1 of his own. But Cena finds a way out with the snapmare and takes a rear chin lock. Undertaker, a little too overpowered, arm drags Cena over and claims a side headlock. And he breaks free using this big right hand. And Cena whips Undertaker hard into the corner and drives the knee right into the chin. Smart maneuvers by John Cena. He's going to want to daze and confuse the Undertaker. It was very successful for Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 30, and it will be very successful for John Cena if he can follow a similar path here tonight. For the Undertaker, he's going to want to work over Cena's known injuries. It's well documented Cena has had neck surgeries as well as arm surgeries. And we all know Undertaker loves to use the triangle submission, that choke maneuver, and that would focus on both of Cena's weakest areas, the reconstructed arm and the surgically repaired neck. And you see Cena trying to weaken Undertaker's arms. Much of Undertaker's offense depends on arm strength, chokeslam, tombstone, the last ride, the old school, or all arm-based maneuvers. And if you can weaken the Undertaker's arms, you can take away a lot of his offensive power. And right now, Cena staying on top of the Undertaker here. Drives his head into the mat with a DDT. The Undertaker making a comeback. Undertaker in the buckle once again. Reverses John Cena. Cena pushes Undertaker off, making a little space. Left and rights by the Undertaker. Left blocked, answered by Cena's right hand. Taker shot into the ropes. Huge flying hip toss by John Cena. Classic offense from the champ. And he positions Undertaker. Flip neck breaker. Shades of Mr. Perfect. Oh, and there's the shoulder block from John Cena. Oh, not going to follow it up with his usual combination there, but he will jump on the dead man with the Luthez press and follow it up with punishing right hands. Scoop and slam by The Undertaker sends John Cena flying across the ring. And then look at these elbows right into the neck. I don't care how muscled up John Cena is, that hurts tremendously, especially knowing the striking ability of The Undertaker, one of the best strikers in the history of wrestling, period. There's that flying clothesline, one of Undertaker's classic maneuvers. Wipes out John Cena, takes him right down. And Undertaker laser focus on the neck area, John Cena. He knows both the chokeslam and the tombstone will work even better if John Cena's neck is in a weakened state. And oh my goodness, John Cena, like a cannonball, runs through The Undertaker with that clothesline. But no one is quite as resilient as the dead man. As you can see, he jumped right back up from that devastating clothesline. How does he take the punishment? Blocked by John Cena. Reversal of the Irish Whip. Oh, big back elbow. Stuns Undertaker. But he goes right back to work Irish Whip. And the back body drop sends John Cena up and down. And look at that, oh, Undertaker looking to soften up the neck or possibly attempt a submission with the Dragon Sleeper there. And Cena belly-to-belly suplex. But the Undertaker sits right back up. It's going to take more than that, John Cena. Oh, and Deadman into the turnbuckles again. John Cena using that to his advantage. Hard Irish whips on the Undertaker, sending a lot of shock through the body. But Undertaker not letting signs of that show just yet. Undertaker blocks. Huge right hand. And that is not as great of a brawler as John Cena is. Undertaker's just that much better. I don't think John Cena wants to get into a fist fight with the dead man. Hard stomp to the spine, and John Cena avoids a second one. But kick to the gut, DDT. That's exactly the type of thing John Cena needs to do. He needs to focus on slams and maneuvers that rattle the Undertaker. Whole body shaking maneuvers. Oh, and that is not good for John Cena. That's the second DDT he's taken in this match. But he's right back up. He does not want to lose the WWE Championship this close to WrestleMania. And here we have a cover now. Oh, but I believe Cena's foot was under the rope. Cena knocked into the ropes. And Cena reverses, but the Undertaker holds on. Right hand stumbles John Cena. But Cena with a knee right to the breadbasket. And Cena's elevated once again. Both men doing an excellent job sticking to their strategy. And oh my goodness. Tremendous DDT to the dead man. And it looks like John Cena. Oh, I thought John Cena's strategy was starting to work out. And oh no. The Undertaker has Cena by the neck all the way up and all the way down with the choke slam. And could we have a new WWE champion here? No, John Cena survives it too. Undertaker has put significant damage on the neck of John Cena. And I thought that was going to be it with the choke slam there. But the champ held on. Sidewalk slam to Cena. Dead man keeping that momentum going. Cover. And only a 1 count. Wow, what resilience by the champ. Cena and Undertaker back up to their feet. Right hand by Cena. Head and arm suplex. Takes the Undertaker down. And now it's Cena going for the cover. And the Undertaker survives. What a great WWE Championship matchup. I can't wait to see who goes to WrestleMania. Ooh, look at that deep shot to the gut. Left hand by the dead man. And oh my goodness, spear in the corner by John Cena, and that is seemingly taking all the air out of the Undertaker. But Undertaker pushes Cena back, creates a little space. But Cena determined to complete his corner maneuver, whatever he has in mind. And huge belly-to-back suplex by the Undertaker. And what does the dead man have in mind here? Waiting for Cena to get back up to his feet. And Cena, side Russian leg sweep. And the elbow. Cena regains the momentum in this match for the moment. And only gets a 1 count on the Undertaker. My goodness. And oh man, a third DDT by the Undertaker. The Undertaker using that DDT as a crutch to keep Cena down. But if it keeps working, I can't really blame him. It's a devastating maneuver. But Cena now hits the half Nelson neckbreaker. Yeah. And Undertaker back in control now with the champ. But Cena finds a way out of it one more time. Kick to the gut. And now it's Cena with the DDT. Busted open the Undertaker. My goodness. And this is bad news for the dead man. Cena right into the cover. And Undertaker survives. How is Undertaker continuing on in this matchup? Oh, and Cena literally sees the blood in the water. Scoops up the Undertaker. Attitude adjustment. And this could be it for the dead man. A valiant effort by the Undertaker, but I think it's all said and done right here. What? Look at this. The Undertaker crawling back to his feet. Not even a cover from John Cena. And look at this. Cena scooped up. The last ride answers the attitude adjustment. Into the cover now. And oh my goodness, John Cena survives the last ride. What a championship matchup this is. Undertaker has Cena in his sights. Picks him up in position for the Tombstone Piledriver. And oh my goodness, we could have a new WWE champion right here. The cover. And it's all over, ladies and gentlemen. It's all over. The Undertaker has regained the WWE Championship. Let's take a look at how it went down. The chokeslam in the corner. I thought that might have been it, but Cena survives. Cena uses his tremendous strength to hit the head and arm suplex, taking the Undertaker over. But it still wasn't enough. The dead man kicked out. Cena continued to wear down the dead man, dropping a nasty elbow right into the facial structure of the Undertaker, who would not give up until he got Cena in position. Right after the last ride, he hits the Tombstone Piledriver dead center in the ring for the cover, the count, and the victory. And the Undertaker moves on to WrestleMania as our new WWE Champion. What a tremendous contest here at the Royal Rumble. A legendary match that will be told throughout the ages. And look at the dead man raise the championship. A hard-earned victory. The 8-man tournament. And overcoming one of the greatest WWE champions of all time in John Cena. The legendary Undertaker. I congratulate you. You have certainly earned it right here tonight. Well, from one tremendous championship match, hopefully to another, the New Day looks to wrestle the Tag Team Championships away from the Grapplers. Now, the New Day are former Tag Team Champions in their own right. They got stuck dead in the middle of the Shield vs. Brothers of Destruction feud and came out of it with a Tag Team title reign in between. But now, they get a chance to maybe perhaps get a more lengthy title reign should they get a win over the Grapplers. But the Grapplers are in no mood to lose those championships, as they fought very hard to take them from the Shield. We'll have to see what goes down in this tremendous tag team matchup. Cesaro and Tyson Kidd defeated Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose to become the tag team champions, and they've been on quite a roll ever since. However, they have been embroiled with this feud with the New Day since they won the titles, so they're looking pretty desperately to clear this up once and for all. And there's the prize, ladies and gentlemen, those copper championship belts. And look at this, Big E starting things off in a big way with that spine buster. You can just see how badly the New Day wants to regain those tag team titles. They thought they would never get another shot as long as legendary teams like the Brothers of Destruction and the Shield were on top. But now they're one of the top teams, and they feel it's their time to get the titles back. But Kid and Cesaro have just been blazing a path with their excellent in-ring abilities, and I don't see them looking to give up those belts anytime soon. Tremendous uppercut sends Big E back to the corner. And there's a little snake eyes for Cesaro. Oh, but the STO, that clothesline and trip combination, takes down the Swiss Superman. Blah. Devastating uppercut. Wow, look at that. Xavier Woods makes a beeline for Tyson Kidd right across the ring. And now going to work on the legs of Tyson Kidd. Hard to do a lot of springboards and drop kicks when you don't have use of your legs. Great strategy there by Woods. Well, double barrel drop kick knocks Tyson Kidd down to the floor. And there's an over-the-top neck breaker, wrenching the neck of Tyson Kidd, and Xavier Woods is rolling thus far since getting that tag. Xavier Woods misses wildly with the drop kick, but he picks up the neck breaker, slipping out of that suplex. And a $1 million fist drop. Tremendous combination by Xavier Woods puts Tyson Kidd on his back. Well, this past Friday on SmackDown, that unfortunately was not recorded by Twitch for my YouTube audience. I apologize to you guys. The New Day actually picked up a non-title victory over Kid and Cesaro. So Kid and Cesaro are working from underneath in this tag match to prove that they are truly deserving of those tag titles. Big body slam by Cesaro. Kid tries to follow it up, but Xavier Woods' foot is under the ropes. Oh, and beautiful short DDT by Tyson Kidd. Brilliant strategy there. Gets the Swiss Superman back in. And look at that. Missed that dropkick one more time. I think Xavier Woods needs to work on that. But he doesn't need to work on that great reversal jawbreaker to Cesaro. But Cesaro says, oh, hell no. And turns it right back around with the Russian leg sweep. Oh my goodness. Double foot stomp right to the guts of Xavier Woods. And the crossbody takes down Cesaro. Xavier Woods throwing a lot of wild maneuvers out there to try to stay on top, but right now it looks like Kid and Cesaro have all the momentum in this one. Nice kick out of the corner by Cesaro. Clubs the back of the neck. But a quick right hand. The speed of Xavier Woods is, I believe it's underrated. He is a very fast individual. And there's the tag back to Big E Langston. Going to try to put his power moves to the test against the Swiss Superman, who's a powerhouse in his own right. Oh, and a collision mid-ring. But Big E turns it to his advantage. Beautiful power slam into the cover, but way in the wrong part of town. Going for a cover in the grappler's corner here. And Tyson Kidd there tried to break that up, but Big E's so powerful, he just maintained his hold of Cesaro. And now both members of the New Day, come on, ref. Hard shot to the gut of Big E Langston as Cesaro shoots him into the ropes here. Launch and uppercut. Oh my goodness, Big E's head just got taken off, and this is certainly it here. Can Xavier Woods make the save? He does. But that certainly would have been it. Big E launched several feet into the air before being clipped with an uppercut on the way down. Running right hand by Big E takes down Tyson Kidd. And a backbreaker to follow it up. Big E Lansing taking control of Tyson Kidd, bouncing his head like a basketball, but once again, terrible choice of placement to go for a pin. Right in front of Cesaro. I don't know if that's possibly trying to insult the grapplers, trying to get them angry and off their game or what, but you're not going to win the tag titles by going for the pin in the other team's corner. Oh, and Big E spears Tyson Kidd off the apron. But it could work against him. German suplex by Cesaro. Big E taking his eye off the ball. Oh, and a straight knee right to the neck and face. And again, my God, Cesaro is just ruthless. And Big E takes the hint and gets out of dodge quickly. But with the mood Cesaro's in, I don't know if it's any better for Xavier Woods to be in there. He could take just as brutal a beating as Big E. And what does Woods have in mind here? Springboard crossbody takes down Cesaro. But he didn't go for the pin. Would have been center of the ring. He might have had a chance to pick up the victory there. Big E back in, hits the STO one more time. Cover by Big E. Only gets one before Tyson Kidd breaks up the pin. Nice Samoan drop by Cesaro. Not a move you see very often from the Swiss Superman. And oh no, look at this show of strength. Deadlifts Big E Langston off the mat into the gut wrench suplex. Amazing strength and coordination from Cesaro. And Cesaro giving the New Day a bit of their own medicine, going for the pin right in the New Day's corner. And Cesaro now hooks up Big E, delivers the neutralizer. Will this be enough? Oh, man, Cesaro. Terrible positioning. Oh, but Xavier Woods didn't make it in time. How did Xavier Woods not make it in time? Oh, my goodness. The grapplers retain the WWE Tag Team Championships. Let's take a look at how it went down here. You see Tyson Kidd eats defeat by Xavier Woods. That foot right into the jaw. And then Cesaro makes the save. What a victory for Cesaro and Kidd. Terrible timing by Xavier Woods to not jump in there and break up that pin. But it's all the more to the benefit of the grapplers as they successfully defend the Tag Team Championships here at the Royal Rumble. But they stare down a tremendous challenge as Triple H and The Big Show won the main event tournament to become the new #1 contenders. Can Kidd and Cesaro possibly overtake Triple H and The Big Show? We'll find out in the coming weeks. And now we have the culmination of, my goodness, a 3-month feud. These two former tag team partners, They were collectively known as the United Kingdom. William Regal from Blackpool, England, and Wade Barrett from Preston. And together they were a tremendous tag team until the Elimination Chamber match for the European title came up at Survivor Series. And at that event, Wade Barrett stabbed William Regal in the back as they were the final three men, along with Cesaro, to crown the new European champion. William Regal ended up coming out on top in that match, and Wade Barrett could not stand it. And they have been feuding viciously with each other ever since. Well, tonight, it comes to a head. A submission match. William Regal versus Bad News Barrett. Now, this was supposed to be for the European Championship, but this past Friday on SmackDown, William Regal faced General Adnan. But before the match, Wade Barrett attacked William Regal, costing him the match, and Wade Barrett claims that due to that loss, William Regal does not deserve a European Championship match. So while this is a non-title match, should William Regal win, he will receive his European Championship match. That he is owed that championship match from losing anyway. But given that Wade Barrett did have a point, WWE officials agreed that maybe William Regal isn't quite ready for that title rematch. So Wade Barrett sneaks by tonight not having to put the title on the line, but he will have to put it on the line in the very, very near future. Now, William Regal had a tremendous week a couple weeks back, defeating Sheamus, Daniel Bryan, and Wade Barrett in submission matches. So he is very much on a roll when it comes to submission wrestling, and I don't think tonight's going to work out very well for Mr. Barrett, who's already come up short in a submission match versus Regal. I think, though, that's just another reason Barrett did not want to defend the title against Regal here this evening. But William Regal takes Barrett to the post. And Barrett battles back. Waistlock from the European champion takes down William Regal. Both of these men very well-rounded. Both men great at technical wrestling as well as brawling. Although I don't think I would classify either man as a high flyer. But Wade Barrett might be classified as a high flyer after he got sent flying by that exploder suplex by William Regal. And there's another variation by Regal, and Regal is a human suplex machine, with all due respect to Taz. And look at Barrett trying to create some space here. It's sick of getting tossed around the ring by William Regal, but he eats a jawbreaker anyway. Also, over the course of this feud, William Regal was supposed to have a championship match against his former student, Daniel Bryan. Wade Barrett ruined that. To the point that William Regal and Barrett became so obsessed with one another, Regal never gave Daniel Bryan a rematch or any sort of match, and Daniel Bryan ended up costing his former mentor the European Championship to Wade Barrett. So this has been a very involved blood feud for the past few months, and the fact that Wade Barrett weaseled his way out of putting the title on the line just makes it that much worse, because this should have been it. This should have been it and finished once and for all, so new competitors can compete for the European title. But look at this, William Regal with the Dragon Sleeper now. Can Wade Barrett hold on as tremendous pressure is put on the neck, and he does. I don't think William Regal had that arm right under the chin, and that gave Wade Barrett an escape route out of that hold. But there's the elevated spine buster, takes down William Regal. But that's not going to get the job done. You have to make your opponent tap out or verbally submit. And there's a single leg crab. But I don't think he's done any damage to the leg at all to gain that submission. That is not great strategy by Wade Barrett. Wrist control Northern Lights takes the champion over. Oh, look at this, the Regalplex, head and arm hooked. Oh my God, sent up and up and over and inside and out for Wade Barrett. And Regal's got him in his sights one more time. The running knee blast. Bad news, Barrett. That maneuver defeated Cesaro and earned William Regal the European Championship the first time around. But the camel clutch is too close to the ropes, and Wade Barrett makes his escape. And there's a tremendous belly-to-belly, this time from the champ. And there's the winds of change, the boss man slam from Bad News Barrett. And there's another Northern Lights from William Regal. Stain trying to remain in control of this matchup. Back to the Dragon Sleeper. Looks like he's got it in a little better this time. Can Wade Barrett hold on, or will he submit to William Regal? Regal cranking away on that neck. How much more can Wade Barrett possibly take? Oh. Well, he can take a hell of a lot more, because he just delivered a knee right to the face. Avoids the dropkick. Spine buster one more time. William Regal wildly went running in. And there's Barrett going right back to the single leg crab. Now it's making a little more sense now that he's actually applied the hold earlier in the match. Maybe being a former tag team partner of Regal, perhaps Barrett knows about a leg. Focusing on leg submissions. There's an STO by Regal this time. And he slips on the knucks for the power of the punch. A submission match has no disqualifications, so there's nothing to worry about for William Regal on that front. Oh my goodness, punches right to the back of the head. And there's another nasty knee. And now another T-bone style suplex by Regal. But Barrett fights his way back to his feet. Oh, and Regal's going with the classic abdominal stretch. And it's all over. William Regal defeats Bad News Barrett right here at the Royal Rumble and ensures his European Championship rematch. Let's take a look at how it went down. You've seen the running knee just blasted Wade Barrett. Sent him flying across the ring. And then they go back at it here, and William Regal locks in the abdominal stretch. Wade Barrett took all those suplexes. His back is just killing him, and then to wrench the muscles and spine like that, he could take no more. And William Regal wins at the Royal Rumble. What a tremendous victory. And look at this. Barrett tried to assault Regal after the match, and Regal going right back after him. And sends him flying out to the floor. And Wade Barrett, you are going to have to put that European Championship on the line against Regal now. There's no wriggling your way out of this one. I'm sure as soon as possible, WWE officials will give William Regal his due European Championship match. Makes his way down the aisle for his United States Championship match against Seth Rollins. Austin had a terrible year in 2015, loss after loss, feud after feud, but he kicked off 2016 in the right way by winning a best-of-3 series over CM Punk. That earned him the right to get a United States Championship match, and he's been chasing Seth Rollins ever since. But both men ran into the roadblock that is Curtis Axel, and he will get a United States Championship match against whoever wins this contest. But tonight, it's all about the Authority's hand-picked future, Seth Rollins, going up against the Texas Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin. And Seth Rollins has been a tremendous United States champion over the last 6 months or so. Won a 6-way ladder match to become the #1 contender. Ended up taking the title from Fandango, and had a tremendous reign from there on out. Got stopped dead in his tracks by the Animal Batista, who held the title for a month, but before Rollins won it back inside the solid steel cage. And Rollins has been off to the races once again ever since. But now he faces possibly his toughest challenge since Batista in Stone Cold Steve Austin. And the red, white, and blue of the United States Championship is on the line tonight. Which one of these men will represent? Will Rollins retain, or will Austin go home with another United States Championship around his waist? And there's the bell as these two walk up. And Seth Rollins takes control with a side headlock to kick things off. Shot into the corner by Stone Cold. And they lock right back up. This time Austin takes control with a wrist lock. Reversed by Rollins. Turns it into a hammerlock. Great maneuver by the United States Champion. Surprised that no members of the Authority are at ringside for this one, but I can't say we won't see him as the match progresses. Austin with a Fujiwara armbar here. Roll out by Rollins, and we are back to square one. Beautiful back and neck breaker combination by Rollins. Oh, beautiful kick to the head there by Seth Rollins. Lined up Stone Cold perfectly. And there's a nice suplex. Got to work on that surgically repaired neck of Stone Cold. And Austin won't be outdone with a back suplex of his own. And Rollins goes back to work on the head and neck of Austin, but Austin, not wasting any time, snaps off a neck breaker on Seth Rollins and locks in the submission maneuver. Can Rollins hold on? I think Austin let him out of it on that one, so he can stomp a mud hole in him and walk it dry. Rollins battles back with the shot to the gut. Shoots Stone Cold off into the corner, and Austin hits hard. Oh, and Rollins was pulling Austin up to his feet, but ain't a right hand for his troubles. Short arm, belly-to-belly suplex. Austin reversed by Rollins. And look at that Japanese-style arm drag by Seth Rollins. Caught Austin coming in with the clothesline. And there's just a straight knee right to the body. Rollins has a lot of unorthodox maneuvers that could throw Stone Cold off his game. Oh, but that elbow to the neck will throw anybody off their game. Rollins seeing stars after that one, but comes right back with right hands. Last one blocked by Austin. Clothesline blocked by Rollins, answers with the right hand. And a left elbow and a right elbow. Serious striking game going on between these two. Oh, and a wild elbow. I don't think he caught almost any of that on Austin. Seth Rollins getting a little overexcited here. Tossed to the ring apron by Stone Cold. And Austin allows him back in so he can punch him right in the face. And there's a leg sweep by Stone Cold. Spine buster by the Texas Rattlesnake. And there's a hard kick to the leg and then to the gut. Knocks Rollins back into the corner. Rollins reverses, gets Austin in the buckles. Turns him around. What does he have in mind here? Austin fights his way out of it. Rollins grabs a waistlock, and Austin elbows his way out. And Stone Cold now locks in the $1 Million Dream and turns it into a leg sweep. He's not the only one who can innovate some maneuver. Seth Rollins is not the only one who can innovate in that ring, as Austin delivers straight right hands to the face. What a back and forth matchup between these two. Neither man can hold momentum for more than a couple moves at a time here. And Rollins shades at Triple H. You see that authority influence there with the short arm into the neckbreaker. And then flying knee from the springboard. Great maneuver by Seth Rollins. Just another reason why he's United States Champion. Half Nelson into the backbreaker, and Rollins is rolling now. Springboard knee, this time right across the spine. And this could be the beginning of the end for Stone Cold. He can only take so much spinal damage. And Austin locks in the $1 Million Dream one more time and takes it to the leg sweep. Trying to soften up that neck for the Stone Cold Stunner. Textbook vertical suplex by Stone Cold Steve Austin. And Austin is now the one gaining momentum. Maneuver by maneuver. Lou Thesz press. Piston-like right hands. And we all know what comes after that. Oh, a pinfall. Apparently Austin into the cover. Oh, and he almost wins the United States Championship just from punches alone. Heavy hands by Stone Cold do a lot more damage than people understand. And there's a spine buster one more time. And Stone Cold is visibly exhausted from all the action in this matchup. Kick in the gut by Rollins, and the running knee takes down Stone Cold. And what does he have in mind here? Oh, short super kick right underneath the chin of Stone Cold, and he could be out like a light. No, Austin kicks out. Austin lives another day. Austin can still win the United States Championship here. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, is the 30-man Royal Rumble match. Who goes to WrestleMania to face The Undertaker for the WWE Championship? And there's Rollins' curb stomp to Austin. Will this be enough to put the Texas Rattlesnake away? No, Stone Cold survived. Stone Cold survived the curb stomp. And my God, Austin still got that fire in his gut to buck the authority and shove their undisputed future right back in their face. Rollins misses the knee drop. Austin hits the short drop kick. Russian leg sweep by the Texas Rattlesnake. Wait a minute, kick in the gut. And the Stone Cold Stunner to Seth Rollins. Will this be enough? And oh no, Rollins' arm was in the ropes. Austin was overexcited. Forgot to check ring positioning on that one. And now we have an anything can go now. Rollins has hit the curb stomp. Austin has hit the stunner. Who will leave? United States Champion. Suplex into a neckbreaker by Seth Rollins. These guys are going to pull out all the stops now. Cover. Only a 2 count for the United States Champ. Running Bulldog by Stone Cold Steve Austin, pulling out all the classic maneuvers. elbow drop to the back of the neck. But Rollins finds his way out. And now it's Rollins with the vertical suplex. Stomp and a knee, and Rollins is just wearing down Stone Cold. Northern Lights holds the bridge and only gets the 2 count against Stone Cold. I thought that might have been it there. Both men taking a lot of damage at this point. Austin is taking the curb stomp. Rollins is taking the stunner. Who will be the first to go down for the count? Beautiful float over into the neck breaker. Seth Rollins, great in-ring technician. But still only gets a 2 count on Stone Cold Steve Austin, the toughest SOB possibly ever in the WWE. Oh, look at that neck breaker. You can see the influence of Triple H. That's one of Triple H's favorite variations. Hooking the arm and slipping underneath for the neck breaker. But Austin uses the jawbreaker one more time. Cover now. Only gets a 1 count against Seth Rollins. Single foot drop kick sends Stone Cold flying. And the kick out by Austin. It's going to take more than a drop kick, Seth Rollins, to keep Stone Cold Steve Austin down on the mat. More methodical, solid right hands into the nose of Seth Rollins, but his foot was under the ropes one more time. Austin has got to bring Rollins away from the ropes when he goes for these pinfall attempts. Can't be getting sloppy when you got a championship on the line. Suplex with authority, no pun intended by Stone Cold, and Stone Cold hitting up top, but gets knocked down by Rollins. So very rare you see Austin attempt to climb the ropes like that. Clothesline takes down Rollins, and what does Austin have in mind here? We'll almost never see Austin go up top. But there's that signature elbow, shades of the Hitman Bret Hart. And it's still not enough to keep Seth Rollins down. Rollins may be an authority stooge, but he's tough as nails. And now it's Austin who only gets a 2 count. My goodness. I think Austin sorely underestimated the toughness of Seth Rollins. And I think Seth Rollins completely underestimated the fight and the ability that Stone Cold still has. Stone Cold can still go. And what is this? What is this? Oh no! Oh no! Sunset flip powerbomb to the floor by Seth Rollins. And that could spell the end for Stone Cold Steve Austin. I don't know that he can take that type of damage at this point in his career. Powerbomb from the apron to the floor. Those very thin mats just cover a cement floor. And my goodness, what damage did that do to the spine and neck of Stone Cold Steve Austin? And there's Rollins' favorite, the Acai DDT into the cover. And it's all over. Stone Cold Steve Austin falls to Seth Rollins here at the Royal Rumble. I think that sunset flip powerbomb was the beginning of the end. Let's take a look at the highlights here. Austin, piston-like right hands. Thought he had the win on Rollins, but Rollins survived. Rollins blast Austin right in the chin with that super kick. Devastating maneuver, but the Texas Rattlesnake just too tough. And then we see Rollins puts the nail in the coffin with the Acai DDT straight into the cover, and Austin could not answer after that devastating maneuver. Seth Rollins cements his place as the undisputed future of the WWE with the win over the Texas Rattlesnake. And you may not like him, but you gotta respect the fact that without any help from the Authority, he defeated Stone Cold. And now what a tremendous match we have coming up here. The 30-man over the top rope Royal Rumble. 2 entrants will start. And at about a minute in between each, a new superstar will come in. Elimination takes place by being thrown over the top rope with both feet touching the floor. This process will continue until there is only one man left. He will be not only the winner of the Royal Rumble, but will get a WWE Championship match at WrestleMania. And the Big Red Machine King, the first entrant in. I'm sure he would love to go to WrestleMania to face his brother in the main event for the WWE Championship. And what a bad call for Bo Dallas. Number 2 has to deal with Kane for the first few minutes of this matchup. And I don't believe Bo has a chance kicking off the Royal Rumble this year. And here we go, Kane and Bo Dallas kicking off the Royal Rumble here. And Bo Dallas already struggling for his life in the Rumble. Here comes the third man, who is the third competitor in this matchup. It's Rey Mysterio, and third man into this matchup already wildly misses a spinning heel kick. Going after Bo Dallas here as he tries to eliminate Kane, and Kane is eliminated. Oh my goodness, how the hell did Bo Dallas pull that off? Was the entrance of Rey Mysterio enough to keep Kane off balance? And it doesn't matter, as Bo Dallas is now the man eliminated. And now Rey Mysterio waits on the fourth man. And oh my goodness, I don't think Rey Mysterio is eliminating this man single-handedly. As the world's strongest man, Mark Henry, makes his way to the ring. Mark Henry was on an amazing roll before losing to The Undertaker and John Cena in back-to-back matches. And he looks to clear the ring and go to WrestleMania and get that win back on The Undertaker and claim the WWE Championship. And oh man, here comes the Ultimate Warrior. And what will Warrior bring to this one? Can you imagine the Ultimate Warrior versus The Undertaker for the title at WrestleMania? Huge power slam by the Warrior takes Mark Henry up and over. And both Mysterio and Warrior working over the world's strongest man. They know how dangerous he is in this matchup. And oh my goodness. Well, here comes the pain. Brock Lesnar makes his way to the ring, and this is not good news for Henry or Warrior. Suplex City for Mark Henry. And Brock Lesnar goes after the Ultimate Warrior. Rey Mysterio eliminated. And Mark Henry and Brock Lesnar working together. There's a scary thought. But even those two are not enough to overcome the power of the Warrior. And Brock Lesnar and, any one of these men in the ring right now could be the winner this year. 3 devastating competitors in there at the moment. Henry sends Warrior to the outside one more time. Is Lesnar going to help? And Lesnar is going to help. And can these 2 men still cannot defeat the Ultimate Warrior? And we hear the theme song of the Usos. I believe that's Jimmy in there right now. Jimmy going after the Ultimate Warrior as Brock Lesnar has Mark Henry teetering, but Mark Henry holds on. The Beast Incarnate couldn't get the World's Strongest Man out of there at that point. And now it's Henry trying to eliminate Lesnar, and oh my goodness, who would think they would see the Beast in this position? As Warrior and Jimmy Uso go at it here. And Jimmy Uso holds on, but Brock Lesnar does not. Oh my goodness, Mark Henry has eliminated Brock Lesnar. And I don't know, I'm pretty sure we will not hear the end of that one for some time. Mark Henry, you better watch out. You better watch your back after tonight, because the Beast is going to be looking for you. But Colonel Mustafa makes his way in, goes right after Mark Henry. Mark Henry now had a hold of Jimmy Uso. But Ultimate Warrior gets caught up in the middle of it. Power struggle on the ropes. Ultimate Warrior hangs on. And there's the scoop and slam by Warrior one more time. Planted by Mark Henry. And here comes the former WWE Champion Dolph Ziggler making his way to the ring. Ziggler recently started a new tag team, the Chick Magnets, with Rick Rude. Been having a great feud with JBL and Jack Swagger over on Raw, as the Ultimate Warrior is now eliminated. Very shocking elimination there. For those of you just joining us, huge news this evening. The Undertaker defeated John Cena for the WWE Championship. The winner of the Royal Rumble will go to WrestleMania to face The Undertaker in the main event. And could it be one of the 4 men in the ring right now? Or could it be the man making his way to the ring? The one and only Rob Van Dam. Van Dam goes right to work on Mark Henry, as Colonel Mustafa and Dolph Ziggler continue to struggle on the apron of the ring. Jimmy Uso, tremendous headbutt, as Colonel Mustafa is gone now, gone at the hands of Dolph Ziggler. And now it's Mark Henry out on the apron. Can Ziggler eliminate Henry here? And he does. Another huge threat eliminated from the Royal Rumble, this time by Dolph Ziggler. And now another member of the Triangle of Terror, Sergeant Slaughter, making his way to the ring, a former WWE Champion in his own right. As Jimmy Uso and RVD continue to battle it out. Kick missed by Jimmy Uso, and RVD not impressed. Hip toss neckbreaker combination by Jimmy Uso takes RVD over. And Ziggler now struggles with Slaughter on the outside, but Slaughter shoulders his way back into the ring. Super kick by Jimmy Uso does not miss this time, and RVD gets taken down to the mat. And Slaughter fights his way back in one more time, as Jimmy Uso eliminates Rob Van Dam. And you hear the battle cry, Rusev hit, Rusev crush, as the monster makes his way to the ring. And Ziggler fails to eliminate Slaughter, as Jimmy Uso goes right after him. The monstrous Rusev. Rusev have been trying to make a splash in the European and Intercontinental title divisions over on SmackDown, but what a jump it would be for Rusev to win the Royal Rumble and clash with the dead man, The Undertaker, at WrestleMania. And now it's Slaughter trying to eliminate Ziggler here. And there he goes, Ziggler, another top contender and former WWE champion eliminated. As R-Truth makes his way to the ring. And can R-Truth take the momentum from his hardcore title reign and transfer it into a WWE Championship matchup? If there's any time to do it, there's time to do it at the Royal Rumble. And Jimmy Uso struggling with Rusev against the ropes here as Slaughter tries to eliminate R-Truth. And R-Truth over the ropes here. Slaughter's got that boot right in the ribs, and R-Truth is gone. A quick elimination for R-Truth this year in the Rumble. As The Miz makes his way to the ring, the current Intercontinental Champion will have to defend his title inside the Elimination Chamber. Next time we join you at a pay-per-view event, already has Alberto Del Rio, and this past Friday, Roman Reigns qualified, so half the field filled out for the Intercontinental title Elimination Chamber match next month. As Rusev now has Jimmy Uso, and he eliminates him out of the ring. Jimmy Uso's dreams crushed for this year. Miz and Rusev going at it. Sergeant Slaughter injects his way into it. Got Miz on the apron. And wow, surprise, Rusev didn't try to help Slaughter eliminate the Miz there. As a member of the Ascension is making his way in, it's Victor. Victor of the Ascension in the ring now. As Rusev eliminated by Slaughter, my goodness, another top person highly considered to be a winner of this match, eliminated. And look at the combination we have in the ring now. Two former WWE champions in Slaughter and Miz, and an up-and-coming tag team competitor in the Ascensions, Victor. Who will be the next man in? Tremendous Royal Rumble thus far. Shocking eliminations with Brock Lesnar and Rey Mysterio being eliminated. But a lot of competitors left before this one is all said and done. The Miz takes Slaughter to the corner and fights off Victor here. And Justin Gabriel makes his way in. The high-flying superstar immediately teams up with Victor for the double gut buster on Sergeant Slaughter. Gabriel and Adrian Neville, a tremendous tag team over on SmackDown. The Hit Squad. Been struggling in recent months, but still a ton of potential in that tag team. And what an amazing story it would be for Justin Gabriel to go from the bottom of the tag team ranks to the main event of WrestleMania to face our new WWE Champion, The Undertaker. And Miz and Victor going at it. Miz over the top. Will Victor eliminate him here? No, Miz skins the cat and finds his way back in. But all these men could be on the way out, because here comes the big guy, Ryback. Ryback came up short against The Undertaker in the #1 Contenders Tournament, but now is the time for Ryback to strike and make his name as a WrestleMania main eventer. Sergeant Slaughter eliminated by Gabriel. Huge power bomb by the big guy, Ryback. Belly to belly to Victor, takes him over. And you can see all these men want to get Ryback out of here immediately. They do not want to deal with this monster. And Justin Gabriel takes Ryback over here. And oh my goodness, Justin Gabriel eliminates Ryback. And you see Ryback is absolutely furious. And I don't know, maybe I wouldn't want to be Justin Gabriel after that situation right there, because the big guy is not going to let that one go. And Victor now eliminated as well. as Darren Young takes a very sweet time making it to the ring here. And Gabriel and Darren Young teaming up to try to eliminate The Miz here, but The Miz delivers 2 right hands and knocks both men back. Who will challenge The Undertaker at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship? We will find out at the conclusion of this Royal Rumble matchup. And now it's Gabriel and The Miz trying to eliminate Young, but that doesn't work out for those men either. Everybody wants that shot. Everybody wants that top spot at WrestleMania. And certainly so does this man, a former WWE champion in his own right, and the current hardcore champion, CM Punk, snaps off a Hurricanrana on The Miz. CM Punk defended the Hardcore Championship against the Honky Tonk Man this past main event. And what a tremendous matchup that would be. Hardcore Champion versus WWE Champion, CM Punk versus The Undertaker at WrestleMania. That'd be a hell of a contest. Darren Young now sends Justin Gabriel over the rope, and look at this, we got 2 men out on the apron. But The Miz doesn't capitalize on that situation. Very surprising. Miz usually a tremendous opportunist, as CM Punk takes the opportunity to kick The Miz's heads off. And Darren Young now has Gabriel on the outside again here. And in comes DDP. And DDP would love to go to WrestleMania and clash with the dead man, as he drops the elbow right upon CM Punk. And could we see a diamond cutter tonight before it's all said and done? And look at that, a super kick party on The Miz. And there might have been a couple of enziguris in there too. Oh my goodness, CM Punk just kicking the head right off The Miz. And Miz didn't want any more of that, goes and attacks Darren Young. I don't personally blame him. But the ring's starting to get full again. 5 competitors in there. And here comes the 3rd member of the New Day. New Day coming up short in the tag team title match. But the New Day could reign supreme if Kofi Kingston were to win the Royal Rumble and face The Undertaker at WrestleMania. A DDP going right after CM Punk here. Tried to lift him up possibly for a spine buster, but it got broken up by the other competitors. Tremendous suplex by The Miz takes Kofi Kingston over as DDP gets Hurricanra'd. And CM Punk moves in for the kill now against DDP. Up and over the rope, can CM Punk capitalize here? No, DDP pulls himself back in the ring. Miz into the corner now. And there goes Kofi Kingston trying to push The Miz up and over the top, but The Miz counters. And Justin Gabriel snaps off the sleeping neckbreaker. DDP clobbers CM Punk. But Punk gets DDP on the outside. And now CM Punk trying to get rid of Diamond Dallas Page. But DDP shoulders his way back into the match. Oh, and here comes the 5-time WCW champion, the 1-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the king of the Spinner-Rooney, Booker T. And Booker T and DDP, no strangers to one another, had a tremendous tag team feud over on SmackDown. And this old WCW rivalry being brought back here this evening. And The Miz finally goes out. The Miz had a tremendous run, and Justin Gabriel follows him right out as well. And now Kofi Kingston and CM Punk going at it here, as Booker T eliminates DDP on the outside. And now Booker T and Kofi trying to eliminate CM Punk. CM Punk battles his way back in the ring. And Booker T immediately turns his back on Kofi Kingston. Short-lived alliances only in the Royal Rumble, because only one man can claim the championship match at WrestleMania. And who will claim that match against The Undertaker this year? We have 3 tremendous competitors in there at the moment. Undertaker versus any of these men for the title would be an excellent matchup. Kofi and Booker trying to get rid of Punk one more time here. But look at CM Punk, tremendous fortitude, fights his way back in one more time. And once again, Booker T turns his back instantly on Kofi Kingston, shades of Wade Barrett and Regal at the Survivor Series. Oh, and there's the King of Kings. Triple H has made his way into the Royal Rumble now. He's already a #1 contender to the tag titles, but I'm sure he would love another crack at the dead man at WrestleMania. And Kofi Kingston showing no fear, going right up against the boss. Big forearm. Kofi Kingston avoids the high knee. Kofi Kingston shot to the outside, and Triple H now shoves Kofi Kingston right out of the Royal Rumble. Yeah, Triple H, we know you're the cerebral assassin. You don't need to tell us. Right hand by Booker T, right into the leg sweep by Triple H. But here comes the Celtic Warrior. The Celtic Warrior would love a shot against the dead man, and he'd love to clear the ring and be the winner of the 2016 Royal Rumble. But look at this, Sheamus playing it kind of smart, not rushing into things, but he just ran into a big right hand from Triple H. And the king of the Spinaroonie is gone. Booker T eliminated from the Royal Rumble. As Sheamus now looks to try to get rid of CM Punk, and he does. And look at these two, Sheamus and Triple H in the Royal Rumble now. What a tremendous competition this should be. Knee buster, face buster by the game. And here comes the man that The Undertaker defeated in round 1 of the #1 Contenders Tournament, Edge. Bulldogging Triple H right out of the gate here. Who will face the dead man at WrestleMania? Got some tremendous options in the ring right now. Renew a rivalry with Triple H or Edge, or start something brand new, a never-before-seen match, Sheamus versus The Undertaker. And look at Edge. Edge eliminates Sheamus. Tremendous elimination there. And now here comes the Lunatic Fringe making his way to the ring. Came up short against Roman Reigns this past Friday on SmackDown. But what a way to stick it to his former tag team partner if he were to win the Royal Rumble and move on to a WWE Championship match. Sends the game over the top rope. And before he could eliminate him, Edge goes right after him. And Ambrose now trying to get Triple H over the top. Pushed off by the game. And it looks like Edge and Triple H are more concerned with fighting each other and dealing with everybody else first. Oh, and these two just putting a beat down on Dean Ambrose. And here comes the man that defeated both Rollins and Austin on the way to the Royal Rumble, Curtis Axel. Could Curtis Axel take that momentum and go all the way to WrestleMania? Right now, not the way Edge is treating him. 2 straight DDTs from Edge, and Curtis Axel is absolutely devastated. And look at Dean Ambrose pull his way back into the ring here. 2 legends and 2 up-and-comers in there, Dean Ambrose and Curtis Axel, fighting their way to immortality, but Edge and Triple H already lived there. And here's the returning Andre the Giant. Andre the Giant hasn't been seen since his destruction at the hands of Mark Henry. Can Andre the Giant change the game with this late entry and win the Royal Rumble? What a tremendous matchup that would be. Undertaker versus Andre the Giant for the WWE Championship. But look at that, Triple H holds on. Curtis Axel thought he had eliminated the Cerebral Assassin, as Ambrose and Andre team up to try to eliminate Edge, but the Rated R Superstar fights his way out. Ambrose into the corner hard at the hands of Andre the Giant. And Andre the Giant easily breaks the waistlock of Edge, but eats a huge DDT. As the All-American Jack Swagger makes his way in now. What can he do in this match? He just took down the Rated R Superstar and Andre the Giant. What a clothesline by the Oklahoma native. As Edge goes right to work here, sends Swagger over the top. Elbow drop by Ambrose to Triple H. Suplex by Axel to Jack Swagger. And now Andre the Giant just sent Curtis Axel flying. Tremendous body slam by Edge. And Triple H. Oh, Axel eliminated by Andre. Ambrose eliminated by Triple H. And now Swagger's in danger at the hands of Edge, as he drop kicks him right out of the ring. 3 top tier competitors in there right now. And Swagger is now eliminated. And look at Edge and Andre the Giant team up here. No, Triple H hangs on against these. Well, all 3 of these men are absolute WWE legends, and 2 out of 3 are Hall of Famers in Andre and Edge. And there goes Andre the Giant. Oh my goodness, what an elimination by Edge. And now we got Edge and Triple H in the center of the ring. And here comes another former WWE champion. Y2J Chris Jericho makes his way into the ring. And could he get an out-of-nowhere victory and go on to face the Dead Man for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania? There's the execution, that flying DDT. And of course, Edge and Jericho, former tag team partners, could take this fight right to Triple H and try to eliminate him right off the bat here. And look at this, that's exactly what they're doing. Y2J pushes the game out of the ring. And now we have 2 of the top Canadian superstars of all time going at it here. And this is it, ladies and gentlemen, who will go on to face The Undertaker at WrestleMania, the Rated R Superstar Edge, or Y2J Chris Jericho. Edge avoids the elbow by Jericho. And Jericho snaps off the sleeping neckbreaker. Kick to the gut by Jericho. Huge DDT to Edge. What a tremendous matchup we'll have lined up. Whoever wins this will face The Undertaker in the main event at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship. Facebuster by Y2J. Punch blocked by Edge, answered with one of his own. Shoots Jericho up and over the ropes. But Jericho skins the cat, makes his way back in the ring. And now it's Edge over the rope. Jericho's got him lined up, and Chris Jericho eliminates Edge. Chris Jericho eliminates Edge, and Chris Jericho will go to WrestleMania to face The Undertaker. What a huge victory for Y2J. Wins his very first Royal Rumble. What a tremendous victory. Chris Jericho overcoming the odds. Been in a tag team with Booker T, the Living Legends over on SmackDown. But he finds a way. He pulls it all together and eliminates the Rated R Superstar. And he will go to WrestleMania. And he has a tall task ahead of him, as he must defeat the legendary Phenom at WrestleMania for the WWE title. And Undertaker faces a similar situation. Chris Jericho is one of the most crafty and ingenious WWE superstars of all time. If anybody can find a way to defeat The Undertaker at WrestleMania, it's Y2J. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for tuning in. Tune in Mondays for Raw, Wednesdays for Main Event, Fridays for SmackDown, and keep an eye out for more Batman Arkham Knight coming right up on Twitch. I thank you guys for watching, and I will see you